What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. Rank play in Call of Duty World War II has a serious problem. And no, I'm not referring to the lack of party support. A number of players believe the lack of party support to be the driving issue of rank play in this game, which I could not disagree more. But those players have actually brought this to the attention of Sledgehammer Games, to which Sledgehammer has issued a response that the first season of rank play being the placement season, it's all about the algorithm and how they are matching you into your placement. So if you're playing as one part of a team of randoms, it's much easier to judge your skill, to judge how much you are contributing to each team, to judge basically everything that there is to judge about you so that you can be placed accurately. If you're playing as a part of a four-man team that is in constant communication and trying their asses off against a team of three, because let's face it, one person on the enemy team is going to rage quit instantly, and then two of those three aren't talking to you on their mic. So basically you're playing a 4v1 plus 1 plus 1. It makes for a pretty skewed amount of data. So the party support thing is not an issue at all, in my opinion. They're going to add it in later. Another thing that a lot of people have been bringing up is the wins counting as losses, and this actually impacted me. My very first game in rank play was a search and destroy. My team absolutely dominated 6v2 on USS Texas. I damn near recorded the gameplay. 6v2 USS Texas. The entire enemy team, except for maybe one or two guys, rage quit. They couldn't handle it. So we dominated that team. I was like, yes, first game on in my placement, my first 10 matches, it's a win. And it counted as a loss. And I think it happened to me 2 or 3 more times as well. But apparently they're working on that behind the scenes. That's just some small bug. I don't think we're going to get our wins back, but still, that's something that they're fixing. That's not the biggest issue. Not even leaving a post-match lobby and being banned for that. That's not even the biggest issue, which is, this has also happened to me, ironically. So I've actually experienced pretty much every single one of these issues. So leaving a post-match lobby during a post-match lobby. So basically you finish a rank play game, and normally it would kick you out and put you back into a lobby with one person, and that would be you. But then sometimes it keeps the lobby together in like an 8-man lobby, as in nobody was kicked out. So when you go to leave that lobby, it's going to ban you as if you left the game in progress, which didn't happen because the game ended and it just didn't put you back by yourself. So I've been banned for probably 45 minutes total from just leaving matches. But what we're talking about today is a much bigger issue, and that is actually leaving matches in progress. I don't know how much rank play you guys have been playing, but it's pretty apparent that the players of today are not like the classic rank play players that we know and love from Black Ops 2, where people would actually stay and they would play rank play with you, and they would face off against these enemies until their last breath, and you would just be fighting and fighting and fighting for that final 1-second win, which does happen sometimes. You can bring back a hard point from 1 point off and win. You can come back from a 4-0 cap lead. You can come back from 5 search and destroy rounds to 0 if your team goes, okay, we gotta win this shit, let's get our shit together. That can happen sometimes. Unfortunately, it's not happening in rank playing Call of Duty World War II because everyone's a little baby and they're leaving the second that they start a match. I don't think I've played through an entire match of rank play yet without at least one person on either team rage quitting. And 9 times out of 10, it's a person on my team. So search and destroy. 9 times out of 10, very first round, very first death on my team, that guy will rage quit. And then it's a 3v4. I don't know how much of rank play you guys have been playing. I said this again. But it's really hard to win a 3v4 search against a team of sweaty tryhards. Like, rank play is for the competitive players. If you're playing a 3v4, you are considerably handicapped. And then another person will rage quit because they're handicapped. And then you're a 2v4, which is impossible. Like, it's not possible. I was playing with one of the best players I think I've ever seen on my team. 2v4, we could not bring that back. We brought it back to within a round, but 2v4, you can't do it. And then eventually that other guy's going to leave, and then you're 1v4. And this is in search and destroy, right? Try a 3v4 or a 2v4 capture the flag, not going to happen. 2v4 hardpoint, not gonna happen. So when people rage quit, it just ruins the experience for absolutely everybody. And there are a bunch of stemming issues from this. So number one, the penalties themselves are not great enough. Only banning people for a small amount of time. Oh, you can't play rank play for 15 minutes. If they just rage quit, they're probably not thinking about playing rank play anyways. They're probably like, fuck this game, I'm leaving, and then they're going to go cool off for 15 minutes. They're going to go get a snack, or they're going to go take a shit. And then they're going to come back 15 minutes later. Oh, look, I can play again. And they're just going to hop into another lobby and then rage quit out of that. So currently, I know that the penalties stem up to 3 leaves in a row. So 15 minutes the first offense, 30 minutes the second offense, 45 minutes the third offense. I haven't seen anybody reporting anything past that. I don't know if anyone has waited 45 minutes to get into a rank play and then left again. Maybe it goes up to an hour. Maybe it's just 15 minutes plus every single time. It's not a big enough, it is not a big enough delay. I want a serious time penalty and a huge loss of rank. They're losing rank when they're leaving as well. They're losing the same amount that they would lose if they were leaving the game. At least as far as I know. I wouldn't know because I haven't left the game yet. And I don't plan to. But normally when you lose a game, you lose 25 points off your score, off your rank. So if they're leaving the game, I want them to lose 10 times that. Because you should not be leaving a game of ranked. If you are dedicating yourself, if you are sitting in the lobby and waiting to join a game of ranked, you are dedicating yourself to the next 20 minutes minimum. So that you can play that game and you can try to win. So if you are sitting there trying to get into a lobby, there is no excuse for you leaving. I don't care what your excuse is. If you have some kind of issue that you need to deal with before you're going into a game, don't load up a game. You just friggin' don't load a game and go and do your issue first and then come back to the game when you have 20 minutes to spare. There is no excuse for you leaving a game right off the bat and screwing over your teammates. It's the biggest thing is that you're screwing over your teammates, not yourself. I could care less about you. You're a garbage person if you're going to leave a ranked play mode for any reason at all. So you're a garbage person. I don't care about you, but you're screwing over your teammates. You should be penalized extensively. I'm talking 250 points off your rank right away. 10 times the amount that you would normally lose if you lose a game. So you were losing 10 games every time you rage quit. And 5 to 10 offenses in a single season, like I don't mind the 15-minute delay as well. So timed penalty, so a 15 or 30-minute delay, or even increase that more. 30 minutes the first offense, an hour the second offense. You're losing 250 points because you're an asshole and you left. So you get that as well. But I'm also proposing a mass ban for if you have maybe 5 to 10 offenses in a single season. I want you banned for the rest of the season. If you leave your teammates 5 to 10 times in a single season, you're banned. You can't come back to ranked play until season 2. Maybe you come back in season 2 and you leave 2 more games right off the bat. Your first 2 games on, you're banned for season 2 as well. I have no tolerance for this kind of bullshit. You're screwing over your teammates. And that leads me to my next point. Shorthanded teams should not be penalized. There should be no loss of rank when they lose a game. If you are losing a game because 2 of your teammates rage quit and it's a 4v2, you should not be losing 25 points off your rank every time that happens, because that's every time for me. The second I got matched into silver, I lost 10 games. I swear to God, 10 games in a row. Every single game, 1 to 3 people rage quit off my team. Search and destroys, capture the flags, hard points. Every single game from the second I got ranked, every friggin' game, my teammates left and I was penalized and I just lost. And I've been fighting and struggling and just scraping the barrel to get back to where I was when I was ranked into silver in the first place because of my asshole teammates. It has nothing to do with how good I'm doing, and I'm carrying my team in every single game. So shorthanded teams should not be penalized, and the people that are making their team shorthanded should be extremely penalized to the point where they don't even want to play the game anymore. I want this seriously enforced because this is broken the way it is right now. It is absolutely broken. It is ruining rank play mode because of these friggin' babies that cannot put up with being the first to die, being the first to lose their kill death ratio. Like, it's not a kill death ratio mode. This is about winning. This is about being the best in playing the game, not just getting a good kill death ratio. Oh my god, I died. I was the first to die. I have to rage quit to save my pride. You're not saving anything, because now you just look like the biggest fucking asshole on the face of the earth. And I apologize for swearing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I want to keep everything kind of friendly here, but man, this pisses me off to just to no end. It's ridiculous. I'd also like to propose a mic penalty. I'm not sure how this would work, and this would be fixed, the mic thing, when parties are allowed and stuff, because then you can just like bring your party members and whatever. But even still, there should be a mic penalty or something, like if you have, or maybe just like a mic bonus. If you have your mic turned on and you're speaking in your mic during the game at any point, you just get like an extra 5 points at the end of your game, regardless of if you win or lose. Like, oh, you tried to actually talk to your teammates? Here's 5 points. Maybe you lost 25 points because you lost the game, but you get plus 5 points as well because you were using a mic like a human being, like a decent fucking human being that is actually going to communicate with his team that actually wants to win a rank play. But I'm just completely fired up right now. I apologize. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did. Comment below what you're thinking, and maybe just like tweet this video at Sledgehammer Games or something. Like, get this noticed, because I don't see too many people talking about this, and it's driving me nuts. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.